Ah, America, a country of liberty and freedom. But how did we get here? It was the Dark Ages, a time where serfs had no power. The king had all the power. The serfs eventually had no labor to help their families. The Black Death then came, killing over 1/3 of Europe's population. The peasants then revolt because they need better wages. Constantinople then falls to the Ottoman Turks. Not to fear, the Renaissance is here. And now, everyone's favorite artist, Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci, a very interesting man. He was a renowned Renaissance artist, but he was also an inventor. The first invention I'll talk about is the tank. I know what you're thinking. A tank? No way. But it wasn't like the modern tank you think of today. It didn't have a turret, which is a rotating platform to mount a cannon. Instead, it was more of a cone-like shape, with cannons sticking out the sides and a cupola on top. The cupola was so that the commander could survey the battlefield and keep aware. The tank also wasn't made of metal. Instead, it was a wood construction with angled sides, which actually provided very, very good protection for the crew. It also wasn't tracked. Instead, it had 4 large wheels on the vehicle's interior. In the end, it probably would have been somewhat successful. Armored cavalry hadn't really been thought of at that time. Enough with the tank. I'll move on to his second invention, the helicopter. In reality, this is what would be called a helical air screw, which is a device that you turn a helix to fly. A cylindrical strip of fabric would be wound around a cylindrical point. This helix would be turned by a shaft that would generate energy. The crankshaft was operated by the crew, and the vehicle would take off. Pretty significant, seeing as flight was another weird concept back then, and no one knew how to achieve it. And so this kind of became the basis for the helicopter. Finally, I will talk about the ornithopter, not to be confused with the helicopter. The helicopter uses blades to fly. The ornithopter uses wings instead. The operator would pull on the wings in a motion that would create a motion similar to a bird. This would generate lift so that it could fly. These are my 3 favorite inventions of Leonardo da Vinci.